I got my microphone on, and I think I got the right one on, and I think I got my right camera up. We are doing things today. Maybe we'll see who comes and visits and says, I can hear you, because it's a crapshoot, right? It's just a crapshoot. Technology is sometimes the bane of my existence. Princess Frou Frou. Princess Frou Frou. That is the name of the company, I believe, that I bought the tie-dye variegated fabrics from. She's the sweetest lady. Hello. Look at what I got. I got 1 out of 12 blocks done. Is that cool or what? It's so cool. I can't wait to finish it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hi, Sue. Look at that. Isn't that fun? These are chilies from Cute Monkey Fabrics. Maybe she'll let us carry them. That will be fun. I have 1 block done, and I'm sewing the sides on the others. And I have them all pressed. I'm ready to go. It was really tricky because I had to keep the squares together. So it kind of made it a little bit harder to like strip piece, because you wanted to make sure that you use the right parts of the square, because the flying geese was all made out of the same large square. Hi, Gretchen. I know they're coming out really great. I really need one of those like easel thingies that hangs this up here to show you what we're working on tonight. It's so pretty. And there's only 12 blocks. So if we do well, I might be able to finish it tonight. Did anybody go shopping at Tula Pink's garage sale? I was so excited today, and the ladies that were there for class kind of laughed at me, but that's okay. Can you hear me well? I have my microphone up here. It's supposed to have noise canceling, so it cancels the noise of the sewing machine. And I think I picked the right one. I just need to get some of these projects done because I'm really stressed about my sewing room, and so I want to finish this one. And then I am going to finish my dinosaur because he has to travel. She has to travel with me next month, so I have to finish her. So I can reserve a spot on my long arm. The mermaid quilt, my mermaid quilt, you forgot about what? Oh, you forgot about it. Hi, Caroline. You forgot about the garage sale? Oh, there are still some things available. I went and looked, so you could check it out. Those are going to fall. Those are going to fall. So we have, this is done. You're just stopping in. We got 1 block done. I only have 11 to go. Super cute. Fun colors. And then we're sewing we have 7 to sew the short sides on, and then we get to show the other. Oh, you can go check now. There were still stuff available a little bit ago. I got a couple of things. And I only bought one of the things, that one of each of the items. I didn't go crazy and like stockpile them for anything other than my own self. Is it her birthday today? Is that the thing? It's my friend Natalie's birthday today. I had to call and sing her to her. I was glad she didn't answer the phone. I like to sing on those days. Okay, all of you guys that have kids, okay, be right back. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Aunt Rita. All of you guys that have kids, I have a gifty idea that my mom made for me, and I really loved it, and it's sitting over there. And what made me think about it was because Tula Pink had a deck of cards for sale on her sale today. And so what my mom did one year, because she didn't have a whole lot of money, was she brought a package of bicycle playing cards. And those were the ones my grandpa always liked, the bicycle playing cards. And on every single one of them, she wrote me a really cute little note. And the box says 52 reasons why I love you. And each card has a different reason why she loved me. And it was really great. So if you have a kid and you need an idea because they have everything, or you're just running a little short on cash, I really appreciated that gift. So much so that I still have it. And I probably couldn't tell you half of the other things. Although my mom was pretty good at gift giving. She liked to do those things. But that was really sweet. Okay, 6 more to put the sides on. Oh no, there was stuff there just literally not that long ago. I'm sorry, Gretchen. I should have texted you. I'm just telling you, I have one of these zero sugar margarita drinky things. Not good. Not good. 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. I'm going to drink it because I bought it and I opened it. But hi, Lori. Where have you been? Hi, Dad. Christmas was my mom's thing. Taryn's doing a good job taking up that mantle. She is making sure that's all being handled. But that was, I don't think that was actually a Christmas gift. I think that was a birthday gift one year. She got that for me. Maybe did I say Christmas gift? Because, you know, Lisa and I were just talking about how my brain is just French fried and I don't even recognize it half the time. So, you know, I could have said Christmas gift. Oh my word. If you need a gift idea, I think she gave me that for my birthday one year. Or Valentine's Day. She put Valentine's stickers on it, so it could have been for Valentine's Day. It was a good gift either way. What's everybody working on? Because I'm finishing this and then I got to go finish my dinosaurs next. So next week we will probably be foundation piecing. I started getting that one all together. And remember on my dinosaur, I used a fabric that was a border print. And so I had to cut the borders off. And that only left me with like 24 inches in the middle. Yes, just because gift. And thanks, Gretchen. And the just be the middle of it, the middle of the border print fabric is what I use for the background of my dinosaur that's hanging at the shop. And remember, I'm making a pink one or a purple dinosaur on a pink background so that Kevin and I can take the dinosaurs with us on our anniversary trip, because I think that would be fun and great content for social media, which is whatever. But so my pink dinosaur I started working on and I ran out of background before I even started piecing, because I did all the big pieces. I ran out of background. And one of the ladies that comes to our EPP sew day helped me puzzle that like crazy. And we we puzzled the best we could to get all those big pieces out of the background piece I had. And then I started calling all of the stores locally. And thankfully, I found one of the local stores that had some left and was willing to sell it to me. So, crisis averted. The dinosaur will happen. We just had to wait for the rest of the fabric to get here. It has arrived. That will be what we are working on next week. I did send a video for the of how to put together the mermaid quilt that I've been working on. It is on my long arm right now, and it is so cool. It is so cool. I can't wait to get it off of there because it is so cool. And it is coming together very well. It is a little bit tedious because I'm doing it on a manual machine, so I have to use the channel locks, which is far. Oh, that's good. At least everybody's healthy, Lori. Okay, so we got another one with the side rays on. If you're just stopping by, this is a finished block. We need 12 of them to make my quilt. Now, I do have some concerns. So my concerns are that these points touch right next to the other side. And I think I might put a sashing in there because I'm not perfect. And I know darn well that I did not do that perfectly. And so if you remember the pattern or remember where I put it, that'd be helpful. Okay, so see these? How those little stars touch? Right there? I don't think mine are going to touch. I think they're not going to be right. So I think if I put a space between them, will that affect the look of the quilt? What are your thoughts? If I put like a 1-inch sashing between the blocks, that's going to take away a bit of your sub block creation here. But I feel like if I don't, you're going to really see if those points don't match. Right? Right, Gretchen? I'm a little bit nervous about that part. Like, I am not certain that they're going to match. But I'm really excited because I already picked out the quilting design for this one. So once I get a turn on the long arm, I can put it on there, and it's a fast one. So like I have this quilt on the long arm that's a beautiful quilt. And the pattern that she picked has just got so much back stitching and that it is just, I've finished 2 quilts on the other long arm, similar sizes, and the amount of time that it's taken to finish this one, and she's still not done. She'll be done tomorrow. I got like the last row, but she's still not done. So pattern matters because holy moly, this pattern is intense. It's beautiful. Of course it is. The quilt is beautiful and the quilting is looking beautiful, but is definitely, you know, I might surprise myself. I might surprise myself and have these points be way closer than I think. Lisa. Gretchen, I have them on order. Lisa, I just totally forgot what I was going to say. Yep, I forgot. It's there. It's gone. It's gone. Went out the window. I was going to tell you something. I don't remember now. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It might come back to me. Oh, I remember. I used the Tucker trimmer the wing clipper to cut these, to trim these. And Trudy, you have a lot of faith in me. I appreciate that, but I don't know. Hi, Taryn. This is called Simple Solstice, Gretchen. I have some on order, so they will be in shortly. These blocks are monstrous too. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Also, next really difficult question. There are 3 patterns in the blocks, 3 different designs in the blocks. And that's 3 by 4. How do I arrange them? Do I like it? The Tucker trimmer, I would like it if it had the coating on it, like the Quilter Select rulers, so it didn't slide so easily, because it definitely slid very easily, and that was not really great. The other thing I kind of wish that I could do sometimes is make the seams go opposite directions throughout the pressing process. Because remember, these blue pieces on here, this one, all of the little triangles, those are canvas. So that is a whole different ironing conundrum. And it's much thicker at these seams where the triangles come together. And so this wants to go that way. And then these seams really need to go in. And so in the middle, I really just want to wonky this seam. But that doesn't look good. It's white. So you're kind of stuck, right? 4 more, guys. 4 more. And then we sew the other sides on. We sew it together and put her in line for the long arm. Yep. And with 3 long arms going, let me tell you, I'm hopping back there. Hop, hopping. It's Lizzie. What? What do you mean it's Lizzie? I will get you one, Gretchen. Oh, the Invisigrip. I don't think that works quite as well as the coating on the Quilter Select, but it does work. You're not wrong. It does help you save an older ruler for sure. How is Lizzie on Facebook? I have questions. I have questions. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. See, look, that one did not. Nope. That is not centered. That's very unfortunate. I wonder if Karen will stop by. See if Karen from Cute Monkey Fabrics stops by. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that looked like it was backwards, but it's not. So I remembered the name of the fabric company that I bought the canvas that was hand dyed from. I think it was Princess Frou Frou. If anybody was at the RIT show, she was, if I was facing out of my booth, she was kitty corner over here. So if you know who she is, if that's the right name, I would appreciate it so I can tag her and let her see how that canvas turned out, because we all kind of picked it out together. Because, you know, the last day it was a little bit slow there, and so we all needed to be creative. She has some beautiful hand-dyed fabrics. Super great. And then I went to the Central New York Fiber Festival and bought some more fabric from her because it was just beautiful. Winning. Why is there a hidden comment? I don't understand how that works. Okay, look at us go. We got hand-dyed fabrics. See, so there's this one. Hit myself in the face. And then there's this design in the center. See, it's a little bit different. And then there's this one. So I have 3 designs and 12 squares. I have 4 of each design. So do I like do 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2? I mean, how do I do that? How do I do it? Somebody math that for me. I don't know how to do it and make it so that none of them touch. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. Here's another question for you guys. How many lanes of traffic do you have going in your head at all times? I tried to explain this to somebody the other day, and I was like, listen, there are 13 lanes of traffic. 2 of them are stopped. 1 is going backwards. There's probably a fire in another one. And 1 is spinning in circles. Some of them are going in the right direction, and I don't know what's happening in any of them. Isn't that fun? I think I'm going to take this little Aurora embroidery kit with me to Alaska to work on while my husband goes fishing. Guys, I only have 4 more of the short sides to put on. Only 4. Isn't that exciting? You just love it when you get to the point where you can see the end in sight. You can see it almost there. You just have to persevere a little bit longer, and then you can start on a new project. What's your next project? Ugh. 25. I forgot the question. Gretchen, I forgot the question. We're gonna have to start like renaming this sewing with perimenopause or menopause brain, whatever, because that seems to be the serious situation here. Oh my gosh. I do need to lay it out. You have 25 lanes of traffic in your head? Gretchen, that's wild. I don't think that's good for you. I don't think that's good at all. That's kind of bad. I feel like that's bad. See, that did not go well. Oh, that's a bad day. This is the seams that break needles on my long arm. That's what that was. That's what that was. We need to fix that. And now, of course, we're on the last 2, but we have to fix that. How do we fix that? See, because it's like going the opposite direction. The presser foot is making it go the opposite direction. There we go. That one's going in the right direction. You lost count? Yes, understood, Lori. I understand. It's wild. It really is. This one is almost done. Okay, so like I said, what is your next project? Because mine is my dinosaur, and it has a deadline 5 weeks from now. It has to be done, bound, ready to travel, good to go. Sharon says, you're taking 2 quilts on your trip. And I said, you betcha. I might need it. We're going to Alaska. It's going to be cold. It could. What is happening up there? Oh my word. Anyways, I think somebody fell. What's happening? I just bought, so I have a bucket list quilt, chicken placemats. That's your next one? That's cool. I just bought the EQ8 files for Dear Jane. There's like a couple of quilts that I really want to make. Dear Jane kind of hasn't really been on my radar, but like the more that I look at it, I'm like, huh, that could be fun and scrappy. But then like some people are like, no, you can't do it that way. You got to do it this way. And, you know, I always do my own thing. So there's that. And so I bought the EQ8 files for Dear Jane. Has anybody else wanted to decided that maybe that's one they could do in their life? That's good. I work 12 days straight, have a step. I know it's 39 days until check-in. It's crazy. I have a baby clothes quilt. Oh, okay. So the goal is to be back to Tula when I get back from Alaska, right? Of course, when I get back from Alaska, I'm gonna go visit. I'm doing a show at the Mohawk Valley Quilt Guild. I have a huge booth. The biggest booth I've ever had. It's like 15 by 20. How do I fit enough stuff in my car for that? I don't even know. Like, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy? That seems a little excessive. And at some point in the next 5 weeks, I also have to get and install another machine for someone. Just add that on my plate. We'll make it work. And then I'm going to run away and uninstall my Facebook app from my phone and pretend that I don't exist. I'll get back. Look at this, guys. We only have 25 more seams until all the blocks are done. 25. The Dear Jane quilt. What would you do it in? Like, can I pull it off in Tula Pink fabrics? Because I feel like that would be super fun, right? Did you guys know we're doing the Simple Whatnots Club with Kim Deal this year? Like, I just told somebody and they were like, I didn't know you're doing that. And I was like, it's in the newsletter. Don't you people read the newsletter? Like, we put all the fun stuff that's coming. We have a block of the month starting. That's the quilt room or the quilt shop one. That one's so cute. And the Jen Kingwell jar of lollies. There's so much coming up. It's insane. Okay, so when I get back from my trip, we have to finish the Gray Works quilt. Okay. 11 blocks. Ready ready for their side seams. Now, if we can make it work without sewing those other pieces on, which would be really great because that's so much less sewing, then all I have to do is sew these sides on and then I can seam the block and we're all done and she gets to go get put in line for the long arm. Okay, I know most of you. Oh, Mary. I'm not working on the Dear Jane quilt. I just bought the EQ8 files for it. But this is what I'm working on. This is Chili's by Cute Monkey Fabrics. They are pre-printed like kaleidoscope blocks. And then the fabric in the corner rays is hand-dyed fabric. This is actually canvas by Princess Frou Frou. And the pattern that we're working on is Simple Solstice by Robin Pickens. It's so pretty. And I built it in my head at the RIT show. And so I've been playing with it, trying to get it done. So this one is almost done and ready for the long arm waiting line. But there's not very many in my long arm line, so that's good. I think I have 10 right now, 10 or 11. So that's cool. Customer quilts. There's like 4 of my own that have been waiting for an appropriate time to throw one of mine in. This is a problem when you have a long arm for others. You don't get your own turn. Unless I go in late one day and just justify that. What are you working on, Mary? It's a really, the Dear Jane quilt is a really big one. There's another one. What is happening here? What is happening here? We just need a good press. There's another quilt that I would like to make. It's called Dear Daughter. And it's a mix of applique and lets you kind of personalize it. I happen to have a lot of those, so I might have to make a whole bunch of them. And then I just saw that same designer just created one called, and it probably is not just, let's not be unreasonable. I probably just didn't see it. But it was called Dear Son. And honestly, I may have to make that one for a couple of my girls because it is more appropriate than the other one because it has camping and stuff. But that's a whole thing. I have so many quilts in progress. In my head, I have like 1,000, you know, because why would you only have one quilt in your brain? This one is not lining up right, girls and boys. This one is not lining up right. We did something wrong, something very wrong. This is what's going to make me have to do the sashing. This block right here. Excuse me. This block right here is off by 1/4 of an inch. Oh, you got a kit with all stars? I'm jealous. Which one? Which one? Which one, Mary? Now I'm very jealous. This one is not going to match. Oh, snap. It's off. Do we care? Do we care? I mean, you can't tell from here, but when you put this block next to this block, they very clearly do not line up. Do we care? Do we care? Well, what if we do like Aunt Sharita said? What if we do like Aunt Sharita said and we pin the points? Oh my gosh, these seams are terrible. Oh, the seam allowances are all going the same way. That is very bad. It's very bulky. Definitely gonna have to press the seams open. But I think my aunt's onto something. If we just match the points and fudge it a little, we might not have to do the sashing. We have 2 blocks done. Go team. Oh, please check the name. Unhide. What is this? Why? Oh, thank you. No, no sashing. You can stretch it. I can stretch it. Oh my word. I don't know if stretching is a good choice. I don't know. Fudge it. We're going to, okay, less sewing. We're just going to fudge it. And then we're going to quilt it. And some quilting hides imperfections. We're going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. What if we, are a little more cognizant of this fact and split the difference just a little before we get started? That could work too. Oh my gosh, backing was included, Mary. You're killing me. That's one of my favorite lines. So I have 2 lines of Tula that I really, really, really like. 3. Really, really, really like. Like I would go buy more of them. So I really like All Stars. I really, really like that. I love Zuma. And I love Lineworks. So that one's my favorite. So I think that if you tell me the All-Star ones, I'm going to be sad. Because I really enjoy the fabric in that line. I like the animals then. I love the sea creatures in Zuma. All right, stop that. This seam went the wrong way. I have to unsew a little bit. Shelly, you're cute. There is no chance in any way, shape, or form that any of my quilts are perfect. Although I will tell you that Free Spirit shared one of the quilts that I long-armed, and I was so excited. I couldn't even stand myself. It was so cute. I love that. Now, they have to share my dinosaurs when I travel to Alaska because my dinosaurs are going with me to Alaska. And they're both made out of Tula Pink. So I have to finish that other dinosaur. He is, that's the she. She is in progress, and I've got 2 panels done already. So center stage quilt. Oh no. Oh, Mary, I hope you got that for a steal and a dance. And if you ever see one ever again and you think of me, I will reimburse you for that. Oh, oh my goodness. That's one of my, I love that line. Why is that so cute? So I want to do a Mexican star with the raccoon from All Star. I have 1 yard of it. And of the color that I want. And this seam is just being very difficult. And so I have thought about it and put it aside and then thought about it. And I have the stack of fabric And I can see it from right here that the stack of fabric's right there to make it. The blue squirrels. Oh, that's so just, oh, what a find. What a find. That's great. Did you just get it or did you have it? And did you shop Tula Pink's garage sale today, Mary? Because I did. I sure did. Okay, now this little seam is being naughty. Okay, we didn't split the difference this time, girls. Oh my goodness. Really should probably be using a walking foot, but who wants to do that? Not this girl. You know, starch works wonders too. You just fudge it a little bit. Oh, she had a garage sale today. On her website, Gretchen informed me that everything is gone already. Look at that. 3 down. 9 to go. 9 to go. What's happening here? I have to use some acorn precision piecing. Oh my gosh. I have to post a picture. I started on my owl block on my Winnie the Pooh quilt from Art East Company. Art East Quilting Company. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so cute. But his little feathers, they were tricky. They were tricky. When are you going to do that one, Mary? Fix it. The Prince Charming should be out anytime. Shelly, when isn't that shipping soon? Because I didn't get billed for it, but it should be shipping very soon. July's release, so we're in July. Should be here soon. If you need Tula Pink fabric, I have lots. Why does this seem like this was not pressed? What is happening? Did we not press this? Oh my word, girls. We are sewing without pressing. Oh no, we are not. Nope, we are not. Pause. We ran out of the ones I pressed. Now we have to do some ironing. Oh my goodness gracious. I wonder that seam felt wonky. No, the deja vu I think is oh, you're going to start that in the fall because your apartment's going to be done. Okay, understood. That makes sense. I shortened my stitch length because I don't like the 2.5. And I can't see. Can anybody else see to unsew? Like they really messed up my bifocals this time. So a lot of times I go like this to unsew because I could see the stitches better. But if you're talking to me, I can't see that at all. Not even a little bit. They'll be scrolling by going, who's that woman in Stephanie's sewing room? Once upon a time, I wore contacts when I was young and my eyes were not dry. I don't know if I know what I look like without glasses anymore. What happened here? Why do we have like a little knot? What you doing? What color thread do you piece with? Do you always piece with the same color thread? Right now I have a spool of Innovatech because I got tired of winding or running out of thread. And I brought this home to work on a different quilt because it was the right color. And it's like a powder blue. So it's perfect. And I should probably be piecing with a 60 weight, but this is what's on my machine. I'm not like fussy about it unless I'm long arming, which is kind of funny because thread makes a difference in piecing too, especially paper piecing. If you're foundation piecing, use the thinner stuff because every little bit counts. I hope that next week we can work on this penguin that's sitting over there. If maybe I'll be able to finish my dinosaur on Sunday, and then we can work on the penguin from Shannon Cuddle because it's so cute. Okay, we unsewed. Bye. Bye, Mary. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, we have to iron, girls. We have to press. We got a lot done today. You know, for an hour we got all the one sides put on this, and now I have to press all of them, and then I could sew the other sides on. I am going to tell you that tonight I did not sleep well last night, so whenever we get off of here, I will be going to bed because this girl needs more hours of sleep for sure. I have all the appointments. I got to take Lizzie to camp in the morning. We got to camp. I really like my Rowenta. I don't mind my little Aliso for travel and stuff, but when I really need to press something, I really, really like my Rowenta. And it's just heavy and it's hot and it irons beautifully. And this one is just, I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but it just, I don't know if it feels like it does the same thing, you know? So what kind of iron y'all use? Anybody? I know, Gretchen, we got to finish all these other ones just so we can finish one. Get back to the one we want to work on. And I still have the 13-year-old's quilt here. And then I have another one that needs to be done, but it's going to be late. It is going to be late. There's just no way in the world that I have enough hours to get it done. So that is what it is. Okay, so we got that. It's way better. Okay, now that we have a viable pressed seam to work with, anybody doing anything fun this summer? Going somewhere new? I mean, we all know I am, but Okay. We have a nice pressed seam. We're going to put a little bit of my precision piecing. Oh gosh, I know that. I didn't even, you know, I should send you a couple samples to work on because you need more to do in your life, Gretchen. May send you one. Let you play with that. You're always busy making cakes. You making cakes and doing things. Oh no. Oh, that bled a little. Girls, I'm a little bit nervous about this hand-dyed fabric when I wash this quilt. We might not ever wash it. Ever. Do you like treat your fabric? If you know you've got a dye problem, because this was hand-dyed fabric, remember that. And I'm a little bit nervous when I wash it that this blue is going to bleed everywhere. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that, but that just got a little wet and then it looked like it bled a little, but it could just be, you know, the see-through. Oh my word. What will I do? That will be bad. I'm having nightmares already. Waking nightmares over that. Has anybody used the color catchers with hand-dyed fabrics? Whoever has to get up at 3 a.m. Man, Mary, I feel for you. That is awful. Yeah, but look how much easier this went over that seam. Guys, this fabric treatment is just a lifesaver. If you've just got to have it in your life. You just gotta. You just gotta. We're gonna press those seams. That is sketchy. Oh, that's bleeding. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. What are we gonna do? The blue is bleeding. You haven't used them? Girl, I'm gonna buy a whole box and put in. I might have to buy 2 whole boxes with this quilt. OMG, because if this is making it, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. That's scary. So sketchy. So sketchy. That's terrifying. This is like one of those, oh my gosh, hold your breath moments. You know who would know? Janice. Janice, are you still there? Have you used these die catchers? Do they work on hand-dyed fabrics? Inquiring minds want to know. And in fact, if you want to run some scientific testing, I may have a piece of hand-dyed fabric for you to try. Sketchy. Janice does great experiments. for those of you with the inquiring minds want to know. Okay, we are pressed, ready to assemble, lining up the center, going with it. Look, that one lines up perfectly. Go team. Okay, we're doing things. That made that seem so much easier. Why did we forget this? I need to have it like posted right there. Don't forget your precision piecing fabric treatment. We don't know what's in there, but it's a miracle. 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 There's like a good half an inch over here. What did I do wrong? I may need to drink heavily. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, it's centered. I don't understand why these are hidden, but we're gonna quilt shops in Alaska. Yes, I'm going to the quilt shops in Alaska with my quilt. Winning. We have to press those, sew them together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only finished 4. Why does it seem like they take so long? Oh my word, because I'm talking, I'm doing the things. I do want to go to the quilt shops in Alaska. I did get allotted time to do that. My daughter, who planned the trip, did allow that. So I'm kind of excited about that, not gonna lie. So we got quilt shops in Alaska, and my husband gets to go fishing, and I want to see a glacier, and I want to see whales. I hope I get to see whales, but I'm not certain the timing of that. That's the right time. And then salmon fishing, definitely that's a thing. And quilt shops. Those are all the things we want to do. So we finished only 4 out of 12, but we got all the sides finished. So now I just have to press them very well so that I can sew on the other side and then finish that up. Hopefully I can finish this week and get it in line for the long arm for next week, because once I quilt it, I want to learn how to put the rhinestones on it like Cute Monkey Fabrics does on her quilts that she displays in her booth. And if you have not had the opportunity to see one of her booths, oh gosh, you're missing out, because she's got some really fun ideas there. So this one is an homage to our RIT show where I met with her and Princess Frou Frou Designs. I'm pretty certain that that's who that is. And we made this quilt. So ladies, have a great evening. I'm going to go find my bed because I didn't spend enough time with my eyes closed last night. And I will be back next Tuesday. So bring your projects and sit and sew and listen to me talk to myself because that's what it feels like. And laugh at yourself a little bit. Have a great evening. Bye, guys. Have fun sewing. Let the world go away. See you next week.